Hi guys, I'm Polka Dot Pigeon. Welcome back to my channel. I have a fun video planned today. All my videos are fun, so obviously it's gonna be fun. I'm actually in a horrible mood right now, so hopefully doing this will make me feel better. Anyways, today I'm gonna be showing you guys some Halloween costumes that you probably already have in your closet. Some of these are basic, some of these are not so basic. I made up a few. Well, not made up, but kind of just threw words together and yeah. I think I'm going to show you guys 20. Don't hold me to it though. It might be a little less, maybe it'll be more, who knows. But I have my whole rack. I organized all the costumes on a clothing rack. I actually pre-thought out the costumes, which I never do for videos. I never make the outfits beforehand. I just do it as I film. But this video would have taken like 6 days if I did that. So I have almost all of my costumes on this clothing rack. So let's get started. Okay guys, here's my first costume. This is kind of one of the ones that I was talking about where I just threw words together and made something out of it. This is the grunge ballerina. This is the first costume I thought of when I thought of this video. I was like, oh, I want to do grunge ballerina. And I don't know why that was the first thing that popped into my head, but it was. I think this would be really easy to recreate with pieces from your own closet. You just need a flannel, a tutu, or like a short skirt. I'm wearing a lace bodysuit, but you could just wear like a tank top and then just layer a ton of socks, leg warmers, and then ballet flats. And then I added this choker just because why not? Yeah. Grunge ballerina. People might not understand it, but all you have to say is I'm a grunge ballerina, and they should get it, and if they don't, well, that's their fault. Fun fact, I used to be in ballet when I was like 4, I don't know. I got kicked out of the class though because I was a huge brat and I always slept and I did not listen to the teacher. I was in the class for probably like a month, me and my sister both, and we were just big old biatches, I guess. I don't know. I wish I stayed in ballet though because it low-key looks like really fun. But here I am just dressing up as one. Not even the right way, but who cares? I don't even know what like any of the moves are called. Hell yeah. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, I cut my bangs. I have micro bangs now. Little micro side-swept bangs. I felt like I was losing control of my life last night, so I cut my hair because for some reason that makes me feel better. And it barely worked last night. It barely made me feel better. But I like how it looks, so it all worked out in the end. Anyways, I'm gonna go on to the next outfit now. I wonder what this one is. This was the easiest costume to put together, and it's one of my favorites. I know it's kind of basic, and a lot of people do it, but I love it every single time. Like, I love when people do this costume. This is Juno, by the way, if you don't know. Very easy costume to put together. I low-key feel like I just look like I have a pot belly instead of like pregnant because I don't have boobs, so it's just like, whoosh, like a beer belly. I don't know. But yeah, you just need an orange and white striped shirt, a zip up, a brown skirt, brown plaid skirt, brown skirt, whatever you have, jeans, and then sneakers. Oh, and then obviously for the pregnant belly, just shove clothes up into your shirt. That's what I did. Well, I actually have a pillowcase full of clothes. It's kind of poking out the bottom. Oh, it's so weird. I think kids are like the nastiest things ever, so I think it's gonna take me a while to like want one. So seeing myself like this is like throwing me off. And then obviously you could like wear a brown wig with a ponytail. I'm not doing all that. I think this is pretty obvious as it is. And then you can also carry a jug of orange juice or Sunny D or whatever she drinks in the movie, and you're all set. It's kind of a vibe like holding it. It's like a table or something. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to this one. Okay, on to the next. I hope one of you guys can guess who I am before I actually say it. Please, because I think I recreated this outfit pretty well. Okay, your time's up. I'm Mandela from 10 Things I Hate About You. I really like her style in this movie more so than any of the other characters. I mean, I guess Kat has a cool style, but it's kind of just like basic 90s style, you know? And I feel like if I were to dress as Kat for Halloween, it would just be like, it would be harder to guess who I am, you know? I feel like Mandela's like style stands out a lot more, especially this outfit in particular. I see this outfit all over Pinterest. That's why I decided to recreate this one, because I feel like it's the most recognizable. So here's my recreation. In the movie, she's wearing like a crochet vest. This is the closest thing I had. This is not crochet at all, but it's the same colorway. I need a burp, bruh. I'm just wearing a white dress with a lace button up over top, then the vest thing over all of that, and then brown lace up boots. Hers are pretty tall, who cares? We're recreating to the best of our abilities. And then she has like a suede bag. At least I can tell that the handle's suede, so I just added this suede fringe purse. And then with this outfit, she also wears a coat that goes to about here. That's like this orangey, yellowy color. I have this Free People coat that is pretty much like the same pattern colorway, or very similar at least. So if it gets cold, you could wear a coat over it. Let me put it on for you guys. Like I said, hers is shorter in the movie. It's like to there or something, but this still looks good. So yeah, and then she's just wearing like a simple brown necklace. So I just have a simple brown necklace on, and that's my Mandela outfit from 10 Things I Hate About You. It's really hot though, so I'm gonna go to the next one. Okay, so these next two looks are actually going to be from the same character. I'm counting them as two separate costumes though, because I can. I am Nana Osaki. I think that's how you say the name. This is the first look. Obviously, I'll put the reference picture, you know? So I think this one would be really easy to recreate with stuff you already have in your closet. Red plaid skirt, fishnets, black boots, and then some sort of blue, black, purple graphic shirt. I can't tell what color hers is. I don't know if it's like navy blue, black, or purple, but I had this purple one that has words across it just like hers has. Hers says Westwood because Vivian Westwood, obviously. Mine says Rock and Roll Store. It's like a record store shirt and it has sperm all over it. Hers has like little stars, so it fits the vibe. And then she's carrying like a leather jacket, so you can just carry like any black leather jacket and you are transformed into Nana. And then obviously the black choker and the black little wrist cuffs are signature. I hate how fishnets feel because they always feel like they're gonna fall off. But this is the first Nana inspired outfit, costume, whatever. And like I said, the next one's also going to be a Nana costume. Okay, this is the next Nana costume. I feel like this one is a little bit more easy to recreate, I think. I feel like people might have more of these pieces versus the other ones in their closet, you know? It looks like she's just wearing a black slip dress with a sweater over it. I don't have a black slip dress, which is surprising. I don't know how I don't have one. I'm just wearing a black tank top with a black skirt. And then she's wearing black fishnets. She has a little belt on, and then a long pant chain, which honestly you could probably just leave this part out if you don't have a pant chain. You can barely see it in the pictures anyways. And then she's wearing like black lace up high heels. Black platform shoes work just as well. And then she has like a sailor cap on, or newsboy cap. So I just added mine. I have the same accessories as the last outfit, and I'm kind of just forcing this sweater to be off the shoulder like hers is. So I used to have black hair, and people would always be like, oh my gosh, you look like Nana, or you give off Nana vibes. And I had no idea what or who that was, so I had to look it up, and I was like, oh, like kind of I see it. And I've never actually watched the series. I just know about it from that, but I really do like the fashion that's in the show, and I've been meaning to watch it because I know I would like it. I just am not a big TV watcher, so I've never really just sat down and was like, okay, I need to watch it. Maybe I will soon, who knows. That's it for the Nana outfits. Okay, so this next one was really fun to put together. It might be one of my favorite costumes of the whole video. This is Fancy Nancy. You know, her wardrobe was wacky, kooky. She always wears big old tutus or big ruffled dresses. So basically, you could either wear a tutu like how I'm wearing one, or you could just layer a ton of dresses to give it like a ruffled effect. I'm actually wearing two dresses underneath this tutu. I have this white floral one on that has this like bustle detail. And fun fact about this dress, dress. It's by the brand Betsy Johnson, and Hayley Williams actually wore it in one of her shows. If I can find the picture, I'll put it here. But yeah, I'm wearing this over this purple ruffled one because this has similar sleeves to the sleeves that Fancy Nancy always had. And then her signature ribbon ballet flats. I just DIY'd these. I used my ballet flats from the first outfit and I just tied ribbon around my calves. Very easy DIY. I just added some colorful bracelets, a long necklace, this button looking necklace, and then I have a headband with a bow on it, and I'm Fancy Nancy. And if you wanted to go like all out, you could carry like a straw basket or like a little feather duster or something, or put on like a feather scarf, because she always had that kind of stuff on. Oh, you guys, I feel like I've been in such a horrible mood this whole video. I feel like it's very obvious too, but I'm trying to hold back tears this whole time. Like WTF. I sincerely apologize if I'm being boring and moody and annoying, but I want to do the video. I'm just like emotional, PMSing or something. It's driving me insane. Anyways, here's the next costume idea I have for you guys. Effie from Skins. I feel like she has a very definitive style in the show. Kind of grungy, kind of indie sleazy, you know? And one of her main looks was like fishnets or pattern tights with shorts and like a big tank top or big oversized shirt and probably every single necklace she owned, as well as bracelet, and then she just put black boots on and called it a day. So that's what I did. I have this like ribcage long tank top on with black mini shorts, pattern tights, my Doc Martens 700,000 necklaces, as well as bracelets. And I saw in one picture she was wearing like a pearl headband, and it reminded me that I have this like studded one, so I just added that for fun. Why not? My cat keeps trying to jump on every single surface in my room. For some reason the past few days she keeps trying to jump on my TV stand, my dresser, my bed. She's not allowed on the bed, and she keeps trying to do it. Look, she's trying to do it right now. You better stop. Instead of Effie, you could also do Cassie as your Halloween costume. That would be pretty fun as well. Can you please stop trying to jump everywhere? No. Dress up as whoever. You better stop. She's being evil today. Anyways, on to the next outfit. I have to be fast. I know y'all know this one. I don't even have to say it, huh? I'll say it anyways. Tank girl. I'm obviously missing like the most crucial aspect, which is like the target on her shirt. I could have easily drawn that on, but I'm lazy, so I didn't. And if I decide to actually do this for Halloween, I will definitely draw a target onto my shirt. Honestly, I feel like there's not like a particular way to do her like costume. I've seen so many different ways that people do it. There's always like the key components to it, which is there's like ripped tights, fishnets, some sort of stripes on the bottom. There's like a bandana around the leg. Oh my gosh, my belt just fell off. Anyways, as I was saying, there's like military vibes going on. I actually made this pouch a while ago. I used to like wear these pouches with my belts all the time, and I still do sometimes, but it went perfect with this outfit. And I know not everyone is gonna have one of these. You could even just like somehow tie like a little bag you have around your waist. Honestly, just like any pouch thing will work. I feel like her costume is so recognizable that even if yours like even somewhat resembles it, people are gonna know who you are. Okay, these next two costumes I'm going to show you I think would be really cute as like a couples or duos costume, and it's Cece and Rocky from Shake It Up. The goats, the icons, the legends, I still take inspiration from their outfits. Ever since I saw that show, I was like, oh my god, I want to dress like them. And so I have used them as inspiration for how many years? Like 11 years or whenever the heck the show aired, I don't know. But yeah, the first outfit I did was for Cece. Their styles are pretty similar, honestly, but I've found that Cece seems to always be put in like some type of like sequin, and Rocky always is wearing like florals. So I made sure to have a little pop of sequins in this outfit. She also wore these skinny jeans with like these rips a lot, and I forgot I had a pair until right now, so I put them on. She was always wearing like this cropped type of like military jacket too. I'll show you what it looks like without the jacket. It's stuck on my bracelet, so Use your imagination to the best of your abilities. This is what it looks like without the jacket. They did a lot of unnecessary layering, I feel like, which is what I also did. But now I'm gonna show you guys the Rocky costume I came up with. Here's what I came up with for Rocky's costume. I kind of had a harder time with this one, and I don't really know why, because like I said, their styles are very similar, but I added floral tights because she wore floral tights quite a bit, and she also wore floral Doc Marten looking boots, so I got that part on point. And I did notice that they kind of had her in like varsity style jacket things sometimes, so I put on my little varsity vest thing from Delia's. I have this yellow shirt with a pink tank top underneath it. The shirt just has glasses all over it. I have a statement necklace on. My boots even have the ribbon laces like she always had, so that's a plus. But yeah, this is Rocky's outfit. I'm gonna come back tomorrow and do the rest because it's almost 11 o'clock at night. See you soon. Okay guys, it's the next day, and here's the next costume. I'm Layla from Sky High, that one biatch who controls plants or whatever. Just like the rest of these outfits, I think this is very easy to recreate. Honestly, she just wears like a lot of green and yellow. I'll show the picture of the outfit that I recreated with this look. She often wore like layered shirts. There's one of her staples, and then dress or skirt over pants. And then she wore flip-flops, but hers were like brown, and I only have black flip-flops, so I thought that my brown ballet flats looked good too. And then she also has like a burnt orange brown jacket that she wears with this outfit. I don't have one of those, but you could also add that because maybe Halloween night will be cold. But if it's not cold, just you can do without the jacket, you know? And I think it's kind of unique. I don't think I've really seen people talk about this costume, at least this year or last year. So you should be Layla from Sky High. I finally found a use for this insane pleather trench coat that I thrifted like a year ago, and the use is to dress up as Trinity from The Matrix. These sunglasses are sideways. They're so sideways. But yeah, Trinity from The Matrix. My boots, like the material of my boots even matches my jacket. These are Jeffrey Campbell rain boots that I thrifted and also never wear, but I'm like, I just need to keep them because I know they'll come in handy, and they've come in handy for this costume. So since I don't have a pleather cat suit, I'm just wearing this black tank top that I'm actually wearing backwards because the front has a graphic on it. My boyfriend's belt, a black mini skirt, black tights, and then I added this jacket. But if you don't have a trench coat, you could just wear like a leather jacket or even like a longer black blazer or something. But I do always see these types of jackets in the Halloween section at thrift stores, so if you really wanted to like go all out, you could just thrift one. I'm sure this can be done in very many different ways, and it's still obvious like what you're dressed as. And then obviously the sunglasses. I just have these 90s shades that I thrifted, and you could even put like a fake gun like on your belt or whatever. I feel like a bad biatch in this one. I really like this next costume idea because I feel like it's really easy to recreate with any animal pattern. So obviously this is a zebra, and you would just wear all your zebra print clothing that you have together and then add some sort of platform shoe to like mimic hooves. I'm gonna show you a tiger print one as well, but you could do this with giraffe print, leopard print, obviously, whatever else print you want, cow print. I can't think of any more animals, but you know what I'm saying. I wish I had like a zebra print hat or maybe like just little zebra print ears, but I'm going to show you the tiger print one now. Okay, here's my tiger print one. I have tiger print tights on, this tiger print jacket. I belted it with this big black belt. I added this swirly pointy necklace to kind of like mimic a tiger's tooth or something. And then the same black shoes as before. And then obviously you could add a tiger print hat or tiger ears. And I could show you a leopard print one because I own a lot of leopard print clothing, but I feel like that one's like more basic than tiger or zebra. So that's why I'm showing you these two. It's so hot in my room right now. It's still 100 degrees in California, like it's literally October. Come on, please. This is my wand. I'm Alex Russo from Wizards of Waverly Place. Whew. While I was doing my research for this, I saw that she was wearing this dress in a different colorway. I saw the picture and it like looked really familiar, and then I remembered my sister bought me this dress from a yard sale like a few months ago. It's by Free People. Whoever was like the costume designer for the show always had Alex Russo wearing Free People things, like all the time. Like her whole wardrobe was basically Free People, which is really expensive, but they were rich apparently. Obviously it was a Disney show, whatever. She wore the dress layered over a v-neck shirt, so that's what I did. And then I have this lacy cardigan on and then just a scarf thrown around my neck. Skinny jeans and then brown boots. If I had tall like brown slouchy boots, I would have worn those, but I don't. But she was an avid wearer of tall brown slouchy boots. If I had the time, I would have painted this like brown or something. Or honestly, you could just use like an actual stick from your front yard. I'm just lazy and didn't want to go rummaging through the grass for a stick. But you need to have the wand because I think that really sells it. You could also dress up as Harper. Harper would be really fun too. But I just did Alex for today, so there you go. I don't know if this one is like too niche or not, but I'm Helena Bonham Carter, or I guess you could say frazzled Englishwoman aesthetic. I don't know, but I feel like you would need to be on TikTok to understand what that is. But just look up Helena Bonham Carter street style outfits, whatever. She has quite the formula going on, and she dresses very eccentrically, very voluminously, lots of layers, long scarves, fingerless gloves, leg warmers. She's got it all going on, and she's always like pictured carrying like either a ton of stuff in her hands or she's carrying like 5 bags. So I just have my messenger bag on with this one, but I layered some skirts. I have this bolero thing over a black shirt, long scarf, some necklaces, and then she also always wore newsboy caps. And then another one of her staples are trench coats. So here's my trench coat. I'm only gonna put on one side of it, but you get the point. Very easy to recreate. You don't have to match. Just throw on a ton of clothes, man. Just look up her style, her outfits, and just do what your heart desires. It might be too niche for a lot of people, but who cares? It's Halloween. You're supposed to have fun on Halloween. I kind of do wish I had like a long black wig for this one, but I'm Janice Ian from Mean Girls. Yeah. She's wearing like a shirt that is this similar shape, but it says rubbish across it in yellow lettering too, I think. So instead of like making my shirt, I was just like, this looks close enough. And then she's just wearing like a gray long sleeve underneath, a brown flannel, a black midi skirt, striped socks, and then Converse. I don't have Converse, but I have these Doc Marten sneakers, and that's all, man. I do think this costume is very recognizable, so if you do decide to do it, I think a lot of people will understand what you're trying to do. My cat. She's being evil today again. She's trying to jump on everything. You're such a booty hole. Janice Ian and her cat. If Mona was in the movie Mean Girls, she would be Regina George. For real. Because she a biatch. But she's a beautiful biatch. Ain't that right, Mona? You guys already knew this one was coming. Ramona Flowers from Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I've watched the movie once and I was annoyed like the entire time. Not that it was a bad movie, it was a good movie, but I just remember being overwhelmingly annoyed, and I don't know what exactly annoyed me, but that's like all I can remember from it. But it was a good movie, and this is a good costume and a simple one, and I think it's very easy to put together with pieces you already have. I have this fuzzy sweater in like the same type of colorway that hers is in. Denim skirt, pink tights, utility jacket, brown or black boots, and then obviously she has her like signature star bag. I just have this little corduroy crossbody on. I feel like a lot of people do this costume, but for good reason. It's a good costume, and once again, it's very recognizable and very easy to just know who you're dressed as. So if you want to be like super obscure and like have no one know what you are, I wouldn't recommend doing Ramona Flowers. Mona's calmed down though, she's laying right here. She stopped being evil. So I don't really know what to call this one. I guess you could say like vintage clown, vintage circus, vintage ringmaster, cabaret, I don't know. You could say I'm dressed like A Fever You Can't Sweat Out, the album by Panic at the Disco. Honestly, I think I would say the last one, because that's just what I would say. There's a lot of elements to this one. A lot of mixing of the patterns, a lot of layering. These shorts go all the way up to my boobs. They're by the brand Shein, but I thrifted them at the Goodwill bins. Don't support Shein, it's fast fashion, but thrifting secondhand is fine. And it's obvious they're from Shein because the stupid hems are uneven. This one is shorter than this one, so my butt cheek on this side hangs out more than on this one. I don't really know what else to say, so I'm just gonna move on to the next one. Hopefully this one's not too niche, but I'm dressed as one of the main characters from probably the saddest movie that's ever been made. Have you guessed yet? I'm dressed as Leslie Burke from Bridge to Terabithia. Her outfits were always fire, and I remember watching that movie when I was younger, and I wanted all of her clothes. I was like, she dresses so cool. I liked all the layers. I liked her haircut. I really wanted her haircut. And I ended up getting a bob, but it looked horrible and it did not look like hers at all. I ended up just looking like I had a bowl cut. That's besides the point though. This is the costume based on her character. She always had these little arm warmers on, so that's what I did. She likes to layer shirts a lot. She had camo capris. They were darker than this, but you get the point. And then she had these mid-calf, like white patterned Converse looking things that looked like this, so I paired it with my knee-high Converse. I've lost count on how many outfits I've done. I think I'm gonna do one or two more. I think this is probably the worst costume of the video, but I'm a pink sailor. This is this. I made up this next costume. I call it invisible yet whimsical, and it rhymes. Hopefully you get the joke. I'm wearing camo, so you can't see me. I don't know. I have this camo skirt and this camo slip, and I like never wear them, so I thought I was super funny, haha, with the invisible yet whimsical. I have a camo bag too, and camo shoes. The only thing that would give me away, and you'd be able to see me, is my necklace. LOL. Well, that was the video, you guys. Let me know if you want a part 2. I was noticing as the video was going on that I could have done a lot more unique, niche costumes than I did. I feel like the ones I did aren't like super basic. Some of them were whatever. You don't need to be niche and unique for Halloween. Dress up as whatever you want. But let me know if you want a part 2 because I thought of a lot more ideas. I just don't have the time right now to do them and get this video out in a decent amount of time. But if you want a part 2, I will plan and do a part 2 because I love you. That was weird. I never say that to people that, like, isn't my boyfriend or my family. But I do. I really appreciate you guys. I don't say it enough, but I really, really do appreciate you guys. You're like my friends. Anyways, let me know what your guys' favorite costumes were or what you plan on dressing up as for Halloween. I'm gonna go now. Have a good day, night, morning, whatever time it is where you live. Bye, and happy early Halloween, you know.